Today we're going to talk about how to make the shop drawings. We're going to use this specific job. This is 367 Spadina. So basically, we have a plumbing drawing. It's called a mechanical drawing. You can see by it says M over here at the bottom. That's how you know it's a mechanical drawing. You have your legends here. These are the signs. This is not related to shop drawing. This is for work related. This is your heating drawing. Again, heating drawing. How you know it's heating? It says HVAC over here. That's heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. And then another heating. Then plumbing starts. Lots of scope in plumbing right here. Now, what we have to do is we have to look for a page that has all the information, something like this. But here's the schedule for pump, so that's hydronics, equipment. Unfortunately, in this one, we have a hot water heater. We talked about it in the previous video, which I would say is somewhere here, but gas-fired domestic hot water heater. Um, so we need that too, but we have submitted that one earlier. So today we're going to focus on the fixtures and everything. So I'll come here into something called specifications and look for plumbing scope of work. So if I look at it says sprinkler here, I avoid it. And then I keep going down until I see plumbing. So for example, I want to show you how we know it's plumbing. So see, this is plumbing right here, and everything gets in plumbing. So here's your plumbing fixtures. I'm going to start with this specific one. So let me zoom in. So, what is a shop drawing? What is the reason for a shop drawing? A shop drawing is basically that yes, the fixtures is yes, the engineer wants us to. This file got corrupted. The engineer wants, or the consultant wants us to install this toilet in this location. So it says W1, W2. Throughout this plumbing drawing, if I show you, right here. So this is, you can see this is sprinklers. This will be your plumbing drawing, for example, right? And if I look at one of the drawings, you will see it says W2, L1, L1, W1. So what it tells me that they want that specific toilet W1 on this exactly here. They want L1 here, which is your lap sink. They want L1 here, and they want W2 over here. What is W2? What is W1? So that's the model number for it. The reason when you get a job, we use that to get the pricing. Once you get the pricing, we have to we have to make a catalog for the consultant that, hey, you asked for this is what we can give it to you, or we cannot give it to you, and everything has to be in writing before anything is installed. So that's why they ask us for this shop drawing all the time. Okay, so now we are going to give that to them. So how I'm going to give it, it's very hard. I don't know why this drawing is so hard to work with. I'm having always problems over here. So now you understand what that is. So how to find it, you'll see I have this number over here. I can open up a notepad. What I'll do is I'll start writing this. So I'll say 24 American Standard 2462016.020. 2462016.0. I'll take this number, I'll copy, I'll go here, I'll paste it, PDF. I'll see if I get American. So I get American Standard. I confirm that number. I go here. I'll have to put PDF here because then it sometimes opens the document directly. Or now I'll have to go to specifications, and I get this where it's a download spec sheet. I click on it, I download it. Now this opens. So this is beautiful, right? Everything is here, but there's lots of information here. So what do I do? Okay, so this is so what I do is for so now I go back to the specification and I look for floor mount two-piece Victoria white closet elongated pressure assisted siphon jet flushing system. So what I do is I go back to that document. So let me download it first so I can, I'm going to say shop drawing, and I'll say W um, dash one, Opens it. Now what I'll do is I'll use an this is I don't like this one, so I'm gonna open it. It's my um um hold on. You know what? Open with. I should choose it as default. Why I want to open Adobe Photoshop? I'll tell you. I'll tell you why. Same tank as this. Same tank as this. Is it pressure assisted? We don't know. They haven't mentioned it. Pressure assisted tool. We can see right here. So that's beautiful, right? So what I do is I'll go here and I'll highlight that section here. So I know that's exactly what I'm giving to them. Okay. Then I go back again to that information, right? And I look for more information here. Jet, siphon jet, manual operation, glaze 2.5, polish this. On left hand. So if I go here, so left hand is pretty standard. If you want it in right hand, you have to mark this. But if you don't want it in right hand, we don't have to. So the left comes left is always normal, right? So I keep going down and I go back here. Let me make sure I'm recording. I am recording, so that's good. Then I read here this, two ball this, stainer causing bacteria, blah, 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 roughen, 12-inch roughen, which is standard. You would know if you do it often. Recommended working pressure 25 psi. Centrino, this is a seat they want, right? So seat, you won't find it here. You have to download this number and find the seat. So we'll do that right now. Pretty much, then they talk about the supplies. So what we do is we will start go back to that specs. We'll make sure that tank and tank cover only with tank cover locking device. They didn't ask for that, so we don't need that. And pretty much that's it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna this is the bowl and this is a tank, I guess. Pressure system bowl, pressure system. So this is a bowl and bowl with two caps, same as the bowl, universal bowl. I can say color is white. They said it probably somewhere there. And ever clean slow seat with slow snapping hinges. We don't need that. They need Centrino. So for now, that's what we're gonna do. If they want more information, we will ask them. You know what? I'm gonna take this out too because this is what I want. So sometimes what happens is they give you if you give this information, they give you the whole set. If you ask for um if they want specific things, then you can start marking here. In this one, they didn't really want specific thing, so I'm gonna press save. I'm gonna press save, and this one is finished. Now I have to give them a seat, so I'm gonna zoom in here a little bit so I can get that number. I can't copy it, so for some odd reason, if you can copy it, that's better. I'm not good with all this shit. So so this opened. I'm gonna save this, right? So I got the seat. Now, unfortunately, I just have to do it this way because of so it's open. Now I have the sheet, all the information. Pretty straightforward. They don't really give you any options. So pretty much you're gonna use that. You're gonna just come and highlight this section right here, and that's pretty much it. So save, and then you're done this too. So now we have two out. Now I'm gonna go for this supply here. What I'm gonna do for this supply, I'm gonna try to get you know what, I'm gonna write this to keep it simple because then they get really picky. So Maguire, right? Um, so LFH166LK supply. Copy. So delete, close this, open this. So I have that. Now I download it and then I save it because for some reason it doesn't download in the right spot. You can just write, if you don't understand what that is, you can write something else because I know it's a shadow valve, right? Or you can also see what it is. So you can say, what is that? So you'll say heat supply, closet supply. You can even use that heavy closet supply if you're not sure what it is, right? But basically, so what did they ask for? Let me see, right? So I know what it is already, but if you're new to this, how would you know? So I'm gonna go back to this file and I will see what it says. Lead-free premium heavy loose supply. So it's a heavy loose supply. So you can write that. Chrome plated 3/8 by 3/8 outer 12-inch bearded riser, blah blah blah. Right? So that's another thing there. But they don't really get picky. They're mostly concerned about this item right here. You know what? Let's avoid this one right now. This is just to show you, but let's avoid it because if they ask for it, we'll give it to them. Right? Now we go for water closet 2. Same thing. So I have this water closet too. So I'm going to go back here in my notes. I'm going to go and say, you know what? I'll leave the water closet so that you can do that one. I'm going to go for sinks. So you get an idea of how to do the sinks. Another closet, I'll leave it for you. Let's do the sink here. So American standard, because sink is a little bit different. It has a faucet and everything in there too, right? So yeah, it says right here, 0 blah blah blah, 0955 dot 0. This is the information I'm taking, by the way. Okay, so I have to take this call. 1 second. Okay, so I'm back. Let's see if I paste, if I did copy it. I did, so that works perfectly fine. So I'm gonna go here to close this off, turn this on, paste it here. I'm gonna take this off, this number, PDF, and I should get a sync. I didn't get a sync. Let's see. Did I get a sync? I did, but I didn't. I didn't. So I'm going to go back to that and find something that I can use. I'm going to shut this off. American Standard Basin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this information. See, go back, remove this, remove this, remove this, click here. Beautiful. I got it, right? I'm going to write PDF here, PDF. So I get, okay, I'm not getting anything with PDF. So I'll take it out. I'll click on here. Instead of bill.ca, I'll try to go to American Standards website. to see if I have an American Standard website. I don't. So let's go for bill.ca. Let's see if I can get a PDF from here. Product specification. Beautiful. So I click on this. It opens. Now this is a sink. So there's a faucet here, but we're not supplying this faucet. We're going to supply the faucet that is mentioned in our drawing, which is going to be down here, slow right here, right? That's it. It says faucet here, sensor type. So I'm going to go back to the specs right here. I'm gonna. It's already opened in American Standard, so it's perfectly fine. Then I'm gonna look for the specification. Faucet, four holes, whatever, right? So let's go back and see what it says here. It says American Standard barrier factory wall hung white center hole on white center hole only. Center hole only. So I have to go back here, look for center hole only with overflow. So I'm gonna go in and use a highlighter. A center hole only with left side hole, center only with right side hole. We don't need that. We just need center hole only with overflow. That's it. Now I go back to this. Center hole only. Measurements are here. I can check the measurements, but usually they're okay. Recess thing, less overflow. Straight drain only. Uh, when it says less overflow, they're not talking about the sink. They're talking about the drain. That's why straight drain only. So less overflow. So I understand what that is, but let's move on. Right now they want us to give the specs for the OSNB drain. We're not giving them. We're just gonna give them the sink, faucet, and keep it simple. If they ask for more information, we're gonna give them more information. So so that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna confirm if there's any more options here. Should need contact kit. Let's see if they asked for it. Let's see if they asked for this one, right? You have your bowl sizes here. You can also look into detail, see which one is it. Usually, it's standard. Only the thing is they ask you how many holes they want. So that's something you need to choose, which we did, and they will approve it. It says shown with optional shoot knee contact, which is this thing right here. Do you need this or no? We'll figure it out if they need it here. So I'll go back to my specs. I will look again, and I will see if they need. Our select should provide certified information on the wall server with American disability. This. I didn't see a shoot over here. Did they see that? It says our select shoot. So it says this one. This is the model number for the shoot, right? Let's Google that. Let's Google that. It's not coming. You know what? Oh, I don't know what happened. So I'm gonna go here 0062.000 EC. So they want this, right? So what I'm gonna do is I've seen this for the first time. Usually we wouldn't use that. So this is something that I'm using by experience. You wouldn't know. So you will make that and then you'll send it to me first. I will look at it. I'll say, what the hell is this? Then slowly you will also understand what we use. I use something like that, right? LavGuard, uh, what is it called? LavGuard PDF. So I look for LavGuard PDF. I click on this, opens me that beautiful. I download it, and then I say model number this as angle and cover supply only p-trap only, one p-trap and two angle and a cover. So what I'll do is I'll write about this one, offset tailpiece for that one, right? So I'm gonna go. You wouldn't know this information, but that's fine. This is just one of those things, but we are okay. You know what? That's what we're gonna do because this is an offset. This is for handicap. So by experience, you're gonna know that W1. Like I'll show you how you know that, right? So it says universal design, right? So it means that it needs to be a barrier free. You know, if it says universal design right here, I realize I made a mistake. Let me go back here. Let me go back here. Let me go back here. And it will say W1. I'm going to click on W1 and then it'll say, I'm going to click on this one actually because it's a universal design, which means that it's an elongated toilet for handicapped people, right? So I'm going to click on this. I'm going to click on this. Now, if you need information like sorting this out, like I said, I will help you in the starting. So you're going to go this way and we're gonna go highlight because it's a handicap washroom universal and that's it. I'm not gonna touch anything else. Save. This is closed. Lifeguard. I'm gonna save it as I'll say L11-1 sink and then it goes in. I sorry, this wasn't a sink. This was a lifeguard uh sink. That is this right here. I have marked that, right? I'm gonna make it more visible, right? And then I'm gonna go save as this, and this is a sink. I'm gonna just go, yes, exactly. So now we have the sink. We have it, whatever we're gonna use at the bottom. I didn't like that one, whichever say. So I suggested them that if they approve it, beautiful. Then I say you approved it. If they say no, we want that one, we're gonna give them that one. Okay. We're gonna close this. Now we're gonna come back here. Now we're gonna go for make sure everything else is good. Like I said, model number is important and holes, how many holes, that's more important. Rest of the stuff they let it go because we can figure it out, right? Now we come over here. This is called, now remember the shop drawing is very, very important because based on this, we're gonna order the material. And if you the shop drawing is wrong, it's gonna delay the job. Big issue because if the shop drawing is wrong, the material comes, especially in COVID time, material comes after 3 weeks, 3 months, and if it's a wrong one, we are doomed. Okay, so make sure it's very important. We try. I'm gonna try to see if I could copy paste this information. Nothing. So I'm gonna go back here. So annoying, man. Delete all this so I can SLOAN EAF dash 750 dash ISM. I'll take all this. Usually, just applying the model number works better, but I just wrote everything and then we'll see. Okay, PDF. We'll start with this PDF. Boom. I'm gonna click on this. Let's open it up. EF Optima. Let's see what they want. EAF doesn't anywhere says Optima. It says ISM, right? It doesn't say Optima. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna select this and and let's see what this Optima is. Okay, so it's Optima, so I don't need Optima. I'm going to ef.sim, so I'm going to take out Sloan. I'm going to take out PDF and see what this says here. ISM, Optima. So I see the EF 550 ISM. Now I'm interested. I'm going to click on this right now. It's taking me to this side. Let me see if I have specifications, spec sheets. So I'll download it. It opens in here. So I'll download it so I can have it in the way I want it. Now I have this. So I know that's the model number they want. I'm going to go with this. Okay. What does this mean? Sorry, what does this mean? With SSP, with SFP-11. I don't know what it is. Let's look for it. Let's look for it. Let's look for it. With SFP-11, it's the phone trimming kit. So that's beautiful. So I go like this and I mark it. So that's done. What else we need? I have an option for Florida, but there's only one option, so I'm not going to touch it. Like I said, the more I touch it, the more it makes a thing. I'd rather just not do a lot of it. Make sure what I see, that's it. I look for more information down there. So I go back here, 1.5 gallon, 6 liter flow rate. So I go back, and then that's it. So I go here, save as, and that's how we work on our shop drawings. And this is how you're gonna continue to do this for all the sinks, all the faucets. Then you go up here, you try to go for all of this till this point here, and that's how we make all the shop